Thousand Seeds of Joy.
Kamalji, I just started live stream, so can you just start? Sorry, once again.
Yeah. So tonight's meditation is again going to be based on the Thousand Seeds of Joy and the concepts therein related to our chakras, which in Mata Mahalakshmi's words, they are chakras are the energy centers in our bodies through which our body interacts with our soul, and these are the means for us to connect with our soul. And we will go into this meditation with an aim to have a profound healing, not only for ourselves, but also with an aim to have such an energy, such vibrations created, which would heal and benefit not only us, it should benefit all of us, it should benefit the wider family, and have a potential to heal the entire mankind. That is how strong and profound our intent should be. Because tonight, again, for this meditation, every time we do this meditation, we have Mata's blessings. We have the most profound energies available to us, and we are privileged to be able to tap into that. So let's sit into this meditation with that sort of intent that it should be beneficial to entire mankind. Such an intent we should have to feel those vibrations, to experience those vibrations, to share those vibrations. And let's start this meditation with first offering our deepest of gratitudes to all the gurus, to all the masters, to all the guardian angels who have been there guiding us through this journey of life, and more particularly in our spiritual journey. Most of the times, we have not even been aware of their presence. In such a subtle way, they have steered us and guided us, never judged us. So let's start as we close our eyes. Let's offer our deepest and heartfelt gratitude to all the gurus, all the masters, to the Guru Shakti. Let's start with taking a couple of deep breaths. Let's take a deep breath in. And as we slowly exhale, let's see our body relaxing, starting from the top. Forehead and the head is relaxed. Eyes and the eyebrows are relaxed. The nose, mouth, the jaw is completely relaxed. The cheeks are relaxed. Let's take another deep breath. Now as we breathe out, let's observe our body relaxing further. Neck relaxed. Shoulders drop down and relaxed. Upper back, chest, abdomen, middle and lower back relaxed. Feel the relaxation running through arms, hands, fingers. Further down, feel the relaxation running through the lower body, thighs, legs, calves, feet, sole of the feet, and the toes. As we take a deep breath in one more time, imagine that the universal energy is flowing in through every corner with our inhalation. And as we slowly and gently exhale, there is a wave of relaxation sweeping through every core of our body. Each and every cell of our body is at complete peace, harmony, and relaxation. As we settle into the normal rhythm of breathing, take a moment to observe how the breath is flowing inside our body. If it helps, try to visualize it in a slow motion to see how the breath is flowing in and out, not only from the nostrils, but how it is moving inside the body, how it is moving out. Since every core of our body is relaxed, it is only the breath and the life energy in the breath which is in rhythm. Let's try and feel it. Let's try and experience it. It is something to be experienced, it cannot be explained. There is a gentle rhythm to the movement within us. There is something within us along with the breath as a life of its own. That's our life energy. If you are able to experience it in any way, either by feeling the movement of it, either by feeling the stimulation of it in its very basic sense, that's the energy. As we are completely still, as we are completely relaxed, what is alive within us is the energy. Today, we will invoke Mata Shakti to help us heal and grow spiritually for the benefit of all the sentient beings. Friends, very gently, let's shift our awareness right in the center of the chest, approximately somewhere in the center of the rib cage, midway between the collarbone and where the ribcage ends. This region is generally called the higher heart chakra, and the energies here are responsible for the devotion that we have in our life. As we gently shift our awareness there, it is natural that the rhythm of life flowing within us will also try to shift its focus there. The energies will flow there. Now, with all the love, all the devotion, truly from the bottom of the heart, let's request and invite Ma Shakti, Mata Mahalakshmi, Ma Saraswati to bless us and heal us tonight so that our soul can grow spiritually from the bottom of the heart and with all the love. Let's request Ma, come and be seated in our heart tonight. Hey Ma, कृपा कीजिए, मेरे हृदय में वास करिए. Please bless my heart with your presence, O Divine Mother. Any heartful prayer is immediately listened to, and more so ever when it is a heartful cry from a child to the mother. Tonight, we are all blessed that the Ma has answered our prayer. She is present. Bless us, heal us, enlighten us. Feel the joy in the heart as our prayers are being heard. Such a joy and bliss is only possible in the presence of Mother. Very gently and very slowly, friends. Let's shift our awareness the solar plexus or the Manipur chakra, which is roughly 2 inches above the belly button, or in general, the region of the belly button and the upper abdomen. Very gently try to shift our awareness there. Keep the body completely relaxed. Wherever the awareness shifts, the energy shifts. This chakra is the energy center where, broadly speaking, our mind and our ego resides. This is where we form all sort of perceptions, perception of who we are in relation to the world, perception of our image, all kind of perceptions and judgments, opinions about ourselves and everyone else. This is where the I, me, myself resides. This is where all that mental chatter that happens incessantly resides or originates. I don't like him. I don't like her. I don't care. Why this has to happen to me only? What do they think of me? Why me? Why not me? Endless chatter, endless chatter, creating endless chaos and disharmony. Try to question the nature also. Why does it have to rain today? I hate the rain. We see somebody coming from front and we have an immediate perception already. How can I avoid this person? I don't want to be talking to them today. Even at the smallest of the levels, it creates layers and layers of duality, layers and layers of distinction, differentiation. All these layers of duality, opinions, judgments, most of the times they are at conflict with each other. How can we be at peace if there is so much conflict in the mind? It is almost like a cyclone that is just churning and churning and churning, and trouble flying everywhere, and we completely losing the clarity of what actually is, and totally disillusioned by all the smokes and the mirrors beyond which we cannot see. If I were to give an example, the identities and the perceptions that we form here, the ego under the influence of the Maya that is formed here, is like the soap bubbles that children create while playing. So imagine a child blowing through a small circle and creating a lot of soap bubbles. Each of us are like those bubbles. The one that is small is proud and arrogant because it knows it has the most longevity, probably can rise the highest. There are others who might not be spectacular in size. They are neither too small nor too big. But when the light shines at their surface, there is a spectrum of all colors that are at display, and they revel in that. And proud of that, they try to prevail over others because they are special. Then there are other bubbles who are much bigger and they are proud of their size. But in all this muddle, in all this Maya, in all this play of ego, we become blind to the very basic concept. At once the bubble bursts, it is just air inside that has merged back into the air outside. It was always the same air. All this layer of bubble, the ego, the Maya, was an illusion. At the end, as within, so without. And all this mental chatter, we go on enduring day in and day out for that small lifetime of our existence, which is like that bubble. Let us pray to the Divine Mother. Ema, please shower the divine energy, the divine light, and your blessings on this Manipur chakra. Let it heal. Let the bubble burst at this very instance. Let me see the world for what it really is. Let my perception heal and not be confined in the short, in the small boundaries of this bubble. With all the heart, with all the feelings, straight to the mother. Shower this cosmic energy on this energy center of ours so that life and lifetimes of the illusion of the Maya can now fall apart. All the layers of the ego be peeled one by one. And for this mental chatter, calm down. Let's keep our awareness still on this chakra or the region, the abdomen, and visualize the divine energy healing us. The smog clearing and the clarity of thought coming, or the ability to see the world how it is rather than how we want it to be, how we expect it to be. It is what it is. It was like this before us, and it will be so after us. There are strong vibrations running through the body, and there is a definite healing happening to each of us. What we need is what we are getting today, and we are also getting the awareness that it is the need, not the wants, that we should be focusing on. We all know, friends, our perceptions, our opinions, our likes and dislikes trigger our emotions. They can create an emotional pattern which then works like a cycle or an endless kind of loop which we cannot get out of. Every time that pattern is triggered, becomes stronger. And tonight, as Divine Mother has helped us clear through the cobwebs of our perception, surely our emotions will now calm down very gently and very slowly. Shift attention further down in the body, to the lower abdomen, slightly below the belly button. That is where our sacral chakra is. That is where it's the seabed of all our emotions. All the mental noise due to our judgment and perceptions in the chakra above was like stones getting thrown into this water, creating wild splashes. And the undercurrents, we all know they run deep. As the perceptions have settled down and clarity has come, now whatever flows through down here to the sacral chakra, to the seabed of emotions, is like the gentle raindrops that create a very small ripple, but that ripple is more like a harmony rather than a disturbance. We do feel it, doesn't disturb us. This is the chakra, this is the energy center where all our feelings, happiness, sadness, bitterness, all kind of feelings from various lifetimes, they reside here. Also, a feeling of wanting something, all our wants, they take place here. And often, what we want, we see it as missing at present in our life. In a way, we want to run away from what we have and we want to run towards or achieve what our want is. According to the Divine Mother, this creates more of the emptiness that we already have. This creates more of the lack which we want to run away from. Just wanting something does not mean it gets manifested. Ma tells us that first we have to completely accept and be happy with what we have and what it means, friends. Let's reflect for a moment on the things which we have in our life, which we must be thankful for, and practice gratitude. If we are in this present moment with some desire or want, let's put that desire or want aside for a moment. Let's just see the truth of this moment. Let's see all the good things that have happened in our life for us to be here. Reflect and go back right to the very childhood. Visualize all the various good things that happened, to be blessed with good family, to have had a good upbringing, to have had the basic needs met. to have achieved materialistically, professionally, or personally, whatever we achieved in our lives, to be having the family that we have, to be having the love of the wider family, of the friends. There are so many good things, most of which we took for granted. But if we look at the entire timeline, right to the present moment, all of these things, good things, have brought us to this moment. And this moment is not about the want that we still have. This is the moment which has all brought us all together into the spiritual journey. And being a Gudakesha practitioner, it has connected us in a way which we would not even have imagined. It has allowed us to experience peace, some joy, some sense of calm within. This is that moment, and it is not about just this moment. What we have done is we have looked our entire timeline, brought it right to this moment, and now the entire timeline coming up to this moment is all in harmony. Now, what we want is more of this. And this way, once we are happy with what we have in the present moment, and then we want to create more of it, Ma says, surely it will manifold. This is the law of attraction. This is how it works. We transform our perception of any situation in such a way that we are able to see the good in it. We are able to feel the joy in it. And then we want more of it. And then that is what will happen. The universe always says Tathastu. It is only our perception which dictates what we will get, more of lack or more of abundance. This is the wisdom Ma has shared and is sharing. I am only a channel. So let's bow down to Ma Shakti with all the gratitude, with all the joy that we feel in our life and in this present moment. And we ask her to heal us emotionally. Let the calmness prevail over this seabed of emotions in such a way that it is not easy to create a splash in it. If we are feeling any joy, any happiness, or any lightness of emotions, friends, let's take a moment and enjoy that. Let's reflect on how light, how unburdened it feels when we are free from the shackles of so many judgments and opinions about ourselves and about others. And our feelings are also calm, they are settled, very gently. Let's shift our attention and awareness further down to the root chakra, which is right at the bottom of our seat. For those who might not be aware of this, you can loosely imagine as to be or this to be somewhere in the center of the rectum and the genitals. It is called root chakra because, in a way, this is where our roots are. This is where the most basic of our core resides, the most basic of emotions, the most basic of needs: food, shelter, clothing, love, security. And by that definition, any insecurity about love, about money, about relationships, fear, the deepest of the fears, the deepest of the anxieties, they are rooted here. Ma says this chakra represents the hard core and the surface of the earth, and hence the energies here are grosser as compared to the rest of the chakras, and hence it is helpful to have a transformation in our perception of the worldview, which helps to settle down our emotions. And once the emotions are settled down, we are able to, we have more choices in working through this. This energy center also is associated with our connection to mother, a child's connection to mother. So, friends, in order to help us heal the deepest of our fears, the deepest of our insecurities, the deepest of our angers, and the strongest of our emotions, Ma says we have to surrender here completely and the essence of this chakra is maternal energy, the mamta. For most people, for most of us, it will be our mothers, but it could be growing up, it could be our sisters. A lot of maternal love is also obtained from the male figures in the family, from fathers. So, friends, wherever going back to your earliest memories, connect to that maternal love that you felt, the kind of love where where we have complete faith and we are completely surrendered. Right from being in the mother's womb, we know we are being fed, we are being taken care of. Even as a newborn, every time we cry, we get all the nourishment and get well fed from the mother's bosom. And we are so much surrendered with absolute faith that nothing can harm us, nothing can go wrong in the presence of the mother or a parent. That is the kind of surrender we have to exercise tonight, friends. That is the kind of faith we have to exercise. I surrender to you completely. Uh, I put my entire faith in you. In your shelter. I have nothing to worry about. I have nothing to fear. I am completely protected. I am completely loved. Take a moment, feel this faith and surrender, and to relive that experience that we had in our childhood when we were in our parents' laps, holding their hand and very sure no harm will come to us. Even if a parent throws a child up in play, the child is not afraid because it has such a faith that the parent will not allow them to fall down or come to harm. Somewhere growing up, we all seem to have lost that faith. If that principle works for a helpless baby, how cannot it work for a strong grown up? Parent is the same. It is possible as you connect, the deeper you connect and surrender, it is possible that some of you would be feeling some stimulation in this chakra, or some could be feeling a sense of either warmth or cold. Surrendering complete faith to the maternal energy, to Ma Shakti, is the fastest way to heal. as we have worked through our perceptions, our emotions, our bodily senses. A lot of healing has happened, a lot of burden has lifted. Now, friends, from this bottom chakra, let's imagine we are connecting all these three chakras that we processed, starting from the bottom one and going up and aligning them in a straight line. Now, let's take that imaginary line further up to our heart chakra. This is only a symbolism, but the meaning here is as the perceptions have become clearer, as the emotions have become calmer, as the sense attachments have become more balanced and sane, is the right time to open our heart and be vulnerable. Yes, that's right, friends. We are strong enough to be vulnerable because being vulnerable is a strength, not a weakness. As we focus our attention to the heart, there is a nice, warm feeling of joy spreading to the heart. The heart already feels light and more willing to open. Under the influence of this Maya and all the cobweb of all the opinions that we have built, we have judged ourselves very harshly at times. So much so that most of the times we are not happy with what we are. We are not happy with how we are. But those are all the implications and the side effects of having wrong perceptions. We are like this because we were designed to be like this. It is our gift. It is our blessing to be born like this. And as they say, every blessing not used becomes a curse. We are blind not to realize how blessed we are. And that often leads to judging ourselves harshly and being miserable. So now it's time to tell ourselves how much we love ourselves. There are no more judgments, there are no more opinions. All that is there is acceptance. So let's tell ourselves that. Let's tell ourselves, I love you unconditionally and I accept you completely. I accept you how you are. Feel my warm embrace. Feel my unconditional love. I won't judge you anymore. I celebrate you as you are, and I completely accept you. For a moment, just experience if there are whatever you are feeling, friends. Have a truthful affirmation like this and experience whatever you are feeling. In this wide universe, we're all in this wide galaxy. Everything remains and works despite any disturbances happening. It can't be a fluke or accident. Everything works as it is designed to be. So we are not accidents. This is how we were designed to be. This is what we have to celebrate for our soul to shine as we have admitted self love. Now, friends, it is time to practice forgiveness because this is a major hurdle in the spiritual journey. Now it is time to let go of all the opinions and judgments that we had formed of others, which always prevented our heart to open completely to them. And as long as our heart is not open completely to others, there is a dualism in life. And visualize and imagine all the people, or even many who we can't imagine, but we know we could have hurt intentionally or unintentionally. And from the bottom of the heart, let's ask for their forgiveness. Please forgive me for all the hurt that I caused to you. I am seeking this forgiveness from the bottom of my heart. I have forgiven you for what I felt in that moment. And I pray and hope you can forgive me as well. Please, please, please forgive me. If there are any people whom we are struggling to find forgiveness in our heart, we are not able to genuinely have that feeling of being able to forgive them, we still have to forgive them because it is for our own sake. We cannot afford on the spiritual path to have any emotional blocks. So we pray to the Divine Mother, Emma, help help me find that forgiveness. You are the unlimited source of compassion. Please let some compassion flow into me so that I can find it in myself to forgive these people. Help me, Ma. Please help me. Let's take a moment to experience the changes that are happening. Our heart is growing and opening up. A lot of emotion could have outpoured, and we could be feeling very light now. With the opening of the heart and the emptying of all this pent up energy, we have now opened the doors for the joy to come in, for our heart to be restored to its original state, full of joy. We have tapped into the source of infinite love, and we now know we can always tap into this. There is no need for us to seek love elsewhere. There is an unlimited reservoir of love within us, and we are simply happy giving and sharing. There is no need for us to seek any love from outside. We have it within. There is ample within, not only for ourselves, but for everyone. What a powerful feeling that is. Thank you very much, Mom, for the wonderful healing, all of us. Now, very gently and very slowly, friends. Let's move that imaginary line upward and align align the rest of our lower chakras to our throat chakra. Because of various perceptions, various opinions, various strong emotions, our throat chakra gets impacted in many ways. Many of us end up having issues related to thyroid, but on a more broader level. All the underlying currents mean we would have spoken in ways which, in an insulting way to others, we would have hurt others through our speech, or we would have indulged in speech, in gossiping, in saying something behind other people's back, or just indulged in sort of talk where we are forming more and more opinions about others. There could have been other instances where we wanted to convey something really meaningful, something that would make somebody else's day, make a difference to their life. But for various reasons, we could not speak, we could not find the words, or we could not find the strength to convey those feelings, which would have made a very positive difference to others. Now let us seek Ma Saraswati's blessings to shower the divine energies and heal our throat chakra. Let her reside in our throat chakra. So every time we speak, we know it is making a difference to humankind. It is adding value to someone. It is in a loving and kind way. Does not mean that we are not stating the facts. It means we are stating the facts, but in a kind and respectful way. Bless us, Ma Saraswati, so that we know when not to speak also. We know we know the importance of silence. And so when we speak, you speak through us. In Ma Saraswati, please bless us and heal us. Feel the flow of breath and the awareness around the throat chakra. And now slowly and slowly, let's shift our attention to our forehead, generally the region between our eyebrows, or generally in the center of the head. This is where we have the higher two chakras. This is where the flow of energy, those who feel it, is most prominent. Let's ask and request Ma Saraswati to dispel the darkness that has accumulated here. Let the light of knowledge flow. All the knowledge, all the wisdom from various lifetimes is already present within us. It is hidden under this darkness. Let's imagine Ma Saraswati blessing us and a powerful light entering through the center of our eyes and illuminating everything inside our head. It's almost as if a lamp has been lit inside of us. A lamp has been lit between our eyes. What we need to know, what we always needed to know, starting to become evident now. Let's imagine that light or the lamp that has left slowly and slowly moving up from the top of our head, going to the higher planes and the higher chakras. As it is going up and up, all our lights are coming together and they are merging into one light to the higher realms of oneness. All the duality, all the distinction of you, me are lost. All our lights are now merged into one, and all that is there is this oneness, a single source. It is everything, and then there is nothing. This is a glimpse of the true nature of our soul, of the oneness. Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. Tattvamasi. If you can feel it, enjoy the strong flow of energies flowing into the body, or simply imagine being in this oneness. Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. Tattvamasi. Just enjoy this state for a few moments. Friends, very gently, let's bring us awareness back and from the bottom of our hearts. Let's thank, offer gratitude, and bow down to all the gurus, all the masters, all the guardian angels who helped us and blessed us in the healing today, and bow down at the feet of Ma Shakti, Mata Mahalakshmi, Mata Saraswati, Mother Earth, for all the healing, all the blessings that they showered on all of us, not only for our own spiritual growth, but for the welfare of all the sentient beings. Gratitude to all the gurus and Ma Shakti. Gratitude, gratitude. Thank you, friends, for the wonderful energies that you all shared. We'll now get into the night meditation and have Grandmaster taking us into further, deeper, profound states. Thank you.